Good morning, community. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, Canning Recipes, a little bit of everything. It's a little chilly this morning. We got down to 33 degrees as you saw. So this past Monday, we had a very hard freeze. It was about 28 degrees out here. And then Tuesday, we didn't get out of the 40s, which was to me very nice. Y'all know where I'm at on that. So let's go around the property and see what kind of freeze damage we're seeing. So surprisingly, the peppers in this little high tunnel have survived, and they've done quite well. So I'm going to give them a good water here, but you can see right on down the line, they are still producing. There's no evidence of freeze damage. This is some of our Greek oregano. These are some of our bells. You can see back in there, some of our herbs are still okay. Our rosemary and Greek oregano back here look fantastic. Our horehound looks to have made it. Our kale looks to be okay. We have some peppers over here that are okay. My sweet potato slips that I cut back whenever I knew it was going to freeze, they have survived. We don't look to get down below freezing for at least the next 10 days. In fact, it looks like we're going to a warm up. So I'm going to open up this high tunnel today and let it kind of air out. We've had it closed up all week, and I believe it has retained the heat quite well, considering we got down to 28 degrees, and it was for an extended amount of time, and these pepper plants look to be just fine. Our blackberry shrubs, they look to be okay. We're keeping them watered, but I don't see really any serious freeze damage on the foliage. This is my mullein that I planted as a test in these wood chips, and guys, it has done fantastic. What you're seeing there is Greg has gone in and clipped a bunch of the leaves off, and we processed it in the freeze dryer for flu and cold season, because mullein is excellent for your lungs. All we have in this little bed are some dill, and it looks like it fared well. You saw at the first of the video that my cabbage is looking good. It is forming heads, and they're feeling pretty tight. Now I am seeing what I think is some insect damage, but I think some of this also could be some wind damage, because we've gotten some very high winds. And honestly, if it is insect damage, I think after that 28 degree drop, whatever it was, may back off a little bit, but we'll have to watch it this week. I'm not seeing any army worms on the underside of these leaves, and that's where you would look. This is Greg's pepper bed. It's going to have to come up today because I got some onions that I'm going to be planting in here. I got some onion starts, and I'm excited to get those in the ground. And then my cabbage up here, although it's not looking as good as that on the side, I'm still have a couple of really nice looking plants in here that look like they're going to be okay. We'll watch it as well. Now, if you look in front of these raised beds here, I still have green grass, even though we got down to 28 degrees. And this is Bermuda, and it normally would die off after that. So it's really kind of weird. Maybe these raised beds, since they're metal, are holding in the heat a little bit and keeping this green around these raised beds. My red oak still has most of its leaves. They're starting to fall a little bit. They are turning. I don't know if it's gonna go full red, guys, or not, and just drop its leaves before it does, but I really hope it goes full red. And then this tree is starting to turn a little bit. It still has all of its leaves. So today is December the 5th, and we've only really had, we had that one sporadic freeze, and then we had that hard freeze, which I do hope that it took out the ragweed, because that's one of my mortal enemies. But now we're into the mountain cedar season, which will be going on at least for the next 2.5 months. And so treating some allergies and trying to keep those under control. But right now, we're going to be in the 50s today. And then it looks like we're going to get a cool front or a cold front on Sunday, which is going to drop us back down. But then probably around Tuesday, we're going to start going up, but it's still going to be in the low 60s, which is pretty nice weather. You know, if you don't like the heat and if you don't like the cold, 60s is pretty good. We don't see, again, any freeze in the near future. I don't even think Monday morning is supposed to get down to freezing with that cold front coming in, but we'll watch. But you can see I still have green grass back here too, even though we got that hard freeze. So it's really kind of an odd season. We had already had a couple of freezes this time last year. So yep, we'll see what the rest of the month's going to bring us, which it looks like it's going to be a little warmer than normal. but maybe toward the end of the month, I think that they're talking about a change, and then we'll see what January and February brings us. I don't know how the La Nina pattern is looking right now. Last I heard, it was going to end around the end of December, 1st of January, which would put us back in more of a neutral pattern for like normal weather, which we don't even know what normal weather is anymore. But you can see what's going on in our skies. It's been going on for quite a while. See back there? And so we'll be watching, my friends. We love you all. Wanted to give you an update after our first really hard freeze, and let you guys know that we have gotten getting ready to start our seeds for our big plant sale in March, because Greg starts those in the coming weeks, so that we will have our plants ready to go in March. So it's not too early to go ahead and get your, by the end of the month, guys, it's not too early to go ahead and get your seed starts going, so you can pop them in the ground as soon as possible for your area. So we love you all. Take care. God bless. Have a great day.